speaker is an entrepreneur with a taste for spicy. Matter of fact, he likes it so much he decided to call his brand Volim Ljuto, or I love spicy. In 4 years, he managed to take this online brand of his that started off a family business and make it the leading hot sauce brand in Croatia. However, whatever your taste for food is, there is something spicy that no one really likes: expenses. With hopes to gain some wisdom from him on how to create a hot brand without burning loads of cash, let us welcome to the stage Goran Brabec.
Welcome. Hi, thank you very much. Okay, hi everyone. Yeah, that's it. Oh, sorry. They told me it doesn't work the best, so I have to point it somewhere. Nope. Guys, thank you. Okay, as he said, my name is Goran Brabec, and I am the owner and the creator of the Croatian hot sauce brand called Volim Ljuto. Translated to English, it would be I love hot, or I like it hot, but the domain name had some problems. There were some inappropriate things there, so we made it I like it hot. That was also the problem, but we stuck with it. So, I would like to know how many of you have heard about our brand? Okay, quite good number. I will talk to you about how we started and how we created the brand. It won't be so much about money, but about marketing and how not to go bankrupt. We started from practically zero. So here's a short story. Whoops. Nope. Nah. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Here's a short story about how we started. So, the first thing I would like to say, it wasn't autumn 2012, but I don't like to write it on paper because it was a few months earlier, and it started as a drinking session. Of course, all the good ideas start as a drinking session, you know. In a student club, maybe you know, it was called Kset, because I lived there for, I don't know, a few years when I was on college. It was late night, around 11, we were drinking and we were talking about hot sauces. So I told them that I would like to create my own hot sauce. It will be called Verbasco. So the similarity to the world branded hot sauce, they hate me, by the way. But it's a protected name, so they can do a thing. Few months later, I was giving that idea a try, actually, and I was thinking about what should I do. So I talked to my parents, and they were doing agriculture before. So they gave me one greenhouse. We started to plant a few hundred plants, and that was about it for the first year. My friend Tibor, I always like to mention him because I appreciate him very much because he created the first logo for us, as you can see. I bought a domain name, started a web shop, and started selling chili plants. That was the first year. Okay, the next slide, please. Thank you. At the autumn, when the first crops came, we created around 500 hot sauces and hit the market, and they were gone like in, I don't know, 2 months. Till the Christmas, everything was gone. And then we started some serious planning because the business idea was great, but we had to do it somewhere because I was doing it in my own kitchen at home. So we had to build additional greenhouses and build a kitchen and storage space for our products. So my father was a mechanic, so we started adapting his old how is it called, building, yeah, around 60 square meters. We adapted it to a kitchen and a storage space, as I told before. And it was a project that lasted for a year. And the crucial moment in our development was autumn 2014, when we did the rebranding, because my friend Tibor from before couldn't do it anymore. He had some other projects. And then we took the outside team. I always also like to mention them because they are great. They're called Creative Pink Sheep. They did our rebranding, our new logo. You can see it. We are still sticking to it. Short term, there were 30% more sales. We were still only online and a few retail shops, small ones in Zagreb, I guess. Winter 2014, we finished the kitchen, and you can see it in the picture. There is also a tractor parked outside. 2015, we expanded our production rapidly, over 10,000 chili plants, 20,000 hot sauces. We expanded to retail. And that was the biggest thing of 2015, and it started a little bit of chaos, you know, because we couldn't handle it, so much rapid growth. And in 2016, the amazing, well, no, it didn't happen, but we did an amazing thing, and I'm very proud of it. We organized our business, you know. Each one has its own assignments, and we run like a well-oiled machine. And that's it. We hired 2 additional people, but we could do like 3 times more than the year before. We had 30,000 chili plants, 60,000 hot sauces, and that was really great because we didn't with just 2 additional people. This year, our project was opening a hot sauce shop in Zagreb. Not only hot sauce shop, it's called Spicy Days. It's not called Volim Ljuto because we have some other brands inside. We didn't want people to connect it to strictly hot products, because we have craft beer, we have barbecue sauces. We are running for 1 month, and so far so good. Future plans. As I'm always talking to young people who are trying to push their brand, we have quite a lot of people in Croatia who try to create their brand. I would like to help them in a way that I believe what we learned in past 5 years about marketing, branding, and stuff, that someone could do it in less than a year if had the proper help, proper know-how. And I think we can help them, but that's some long-term project. Okay. Let's go to the next slide. Oh, that's the longest part of the presentation, changing slides. Okay, I will tell you about something about our hot values and what is our brand based on. The most important part, the marketing marketing part. Online presence. We started as a strictly digital brand. So, classic marketing, TV, radio, newspapers, billboards, it's a big no. Why? Let me give you an example. How much of you are watching TV? No one's watching TV. What's wrong with you people? What do you do in life? Okay, the other thing, I'll give my example. When I watch TV, when the commercial break comes, what I do? Do I watch commercials? No. I put out my phone, I check the Facebook, I check my emails. So I didn't see any of the commercials. Newspapers, I don't know when last time I saw the printed newspapers. Billboards. Well, I guess when I'm driving, I'm trying to use both of my hands because I'm afraid that other people will hit me because they're checking fucking cats on the Facebook while driving, you know. That's the big problem, and no one is looking at the billboard. So, we started our brand as a digital, and I told you, social networks. We are using Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, but people are having problems because they're trying, it's not crucial how many networks you use. I hate it when someone has like, I don't know, 78, 100,000 social profiles. Oh, have you heard of this social network? I have an account. Oh, I have this. Oh, great. But where's the content? Can you provide the content for it? People need content. If you only have Facebook, it's okay, but you need to have content. You don't need several networks. That is the really important part. Email marketing. It's not as ineffective as it was like 97 when you received 3 emails daily and you were anticipating, oh my God, email. Yeah, I received an email. But the day you receive it, most of it goes to spam, so you don't even read it. But we are building our email list not by buying emails like, oh, please buy 10,000 emails for like, I don't know, $5. No, that is not good. But we're building our mailing list because people want to sign up, you know. We are not, it's related to content, you know. We are not only selling. We don't get the, oh, 10% discount today on volimljuto.com. No, we don't, okay, we do it also, but that's not the main. We provide content, you know, and that's related with the next thing. We started 6 months ago. I would say a year or two too late, but okay. It's video marketing. We started, how it's called, it's a hot grower's diary. We try to do it weekly, so we are recording. We are telling people our story in a way they can understand. We answer their questions, and it's always something funny. So I guess it's not high production, you know. I'm not Hugh Grant, and the guy who is recording, Darian, he's also here. He's not a great producer, but people don't care. Sorry, Darian. He will be someday. Maybe I said wrong. He's a great photographer. Video is his second love. So okay. About the show. Okay. So people don't need great production. People need content. That was I was talking about earlier. They want to see the video. Really was great for us because in the last 6 months we did it. I started noticing one thing that was really important. People are starting to recognize me on the street. I don't like that, but it's a good thing because as we started to expand our brand, people are seeing the logo. You know, our hot pepper, Volim Ljuto. That's a problem because it becomes impersonal, and we didn't start like that. And now, when we have video, people are seeing the faces behind the whole thing. They see me planting, they see me picking crops, they see me tasting hot sauces. You know, they see there is a small group of people that is working their ass off to bring them hot products, and that is something we learned from that video is crucial. And it doesn't cost me a thing. Okay, he receives a paycheck, but it's not really a big one. We are not so big. Okay, website and web shop. Of course, it was the first thing we did. It was our main channel of sales, and still is. You wouldn't believe. We are present in more than 50 retail shops, small retail shops, not the ones that are falling apart. And more than 250 restaurants are using our products. And around 50% of all sales still comes from our web shop, online. So I believe it's a really big thing. So if you want to create a business, and you don't sell online, I hope you fail. I sincerely hope you fail. Because today you cannot do business without online presence. Okay, the next thing, branding. How do you buy stuff? I'll give you my example. I'll give you a story. I want to buy a bottle of wine. I want to make a romantic dinner for my girlfriend. I go to retail shop. I still don't buy groceries online. I come to a shelf. There is like, I don't know, 25 meters shelves with wines. I know shit about wines. I know nothing, you know. I want it to be red. Okay, so I go, yeah, this one, yeah, something, and I come to one bottle, and it's a bottle something, I don't know, French, like Chardonnay or thing, I don't know. It has gold letters. I fell in love with it immediately. I wanted to spend like, I don't know, 10 euros for a bottle. I guess it should be quality wine. This one was 15, but I fell in love with it instantly. I bought it. I gave more money, and I decided to. I was considering to spend evening alone with it without my girlfriend, but that's the part I couldn't avoid. So that is branding, you know. When you see something and fell in love, for the first time. That is a good branding. I didn't know anything about that wine, and I bought it. I gave more money than I was expecting to give, and I bought it. The next thing is quality. I come home, I'm preparing a dinner. I'm a really good cook. You know, I cook like I don't know, one of those TV chefs. Great. Gordon Ramsay wouldn't even shout at me. You know. That should be a compliment, I guess. So I prepare dinner. We eat. There is some romantic music playing. We open the wine. I pour it. We sip the wine. And that's the moment I realize there won't be sex tonight. Why? Because the wine tastes like a sewer, you know. And that is the worst thing. But okay. That is why you need to focus on quality. Branding is one thing, but quality. If you want loyal customers, if you want someone to buy it again, I wouldn't buy it again if someone would give it to me free. No, I would never buy it again. That's why quality is second important thing. The next thing, user support. Okay. The next morning, I come to my girlfriend. I have to talk to her because, well, the evening didn't went well. So I have to ask her what went wrong. I already know what went wrong. You know, the wine was awful, but it's a good thing to ask. So I ask her, okay, what went wrong yesterday? Well, the wine was awful. Okay. And then I have to take her to expensive wine and cheese tasting. Because I fucked up yesterday, you know. And that is, and she is very happy, and I scored that night. So that's a great thing. So it's called user support. You know, when you fuck up, you need to make it up to the user at your own expense. He needs to know he's taken care about. That he is important. That is the real good thing. I could give examples from my brand. We have a lot of problems with delivery, breaking stuff, and I don't know. Everything, but we're listening to our users, and we are fixing mistakes as soon as possible and at our own expense. Long term, it's the only good thing if you want to create a brand. Okay, next slide. Yeah, and that was about it. I hope I wasn't boring, and I hope you have some questions that are that aren't connected to my personal story. Okay, anyone? They told me I should throw you this cube, so I can't see. Is anyone having a question? No? I will give you some samples if you ask me.
Do you maybe have some samples?
Yeah, of course. I have some samples down there. So if anyone wants to try our sauces, we have some samples. Thank you very much.